What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to be talking about this right here. We are going to be talking about the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar guaranteed auctionable pack in NBA 2K23 My Team, and what I think of it. Do I like it? Do I dislike it? I'm going to put it out there. I love it. I think it is a huge positive. I think it's in general a good thing. Because one, this Kareem card would be essentially unaffordable for anyone out. If you guys don't know, if this thing wasn't here, this Kareem card would be a million MT. A million MT is more than the cost of, no matter what black market you go to, no matter what dark arts you perform, you're paying more for that amount of MT than you would for this card. Obviously, it has the side factor of making DeMar DeRozan 2 million, but that's for another story. Like, if with that lock-in, that set will cost the exact same amount, maybe even more. And also, again, the card is cheaper in the auction, so now you're getting paying, if you do have the MT, it's like 200k if you want it. But with the added side effect of, like, well, this being perfectly in the game, perfectly legal, and yeah, like, I understand the point being, like, there's no point buying a card when the game, that's the same price as the game. And I understand that argument. You don't have to buy Kareem. You don't have to buy packs. You don't have to play My Team. But what it takes away is the gambling aspect. And everyone's like, oh, this is predatory monetization of video games. Everything in life is predatory monetization. The fact that is there anything branded? The fact that a person would choose a Fanta over a off-brand orange soda is you could argue is freaking the same. Like, everything in the freaking world is to get people to buy stuff. Everything in the world is to get people to buy stuff. I'm sorry. Like, that's something that I couldn't give a damn about. We can all make our choices, but what this does is it takes away the gambling aspect, which I have the most moral thing. Like, I think it's one of the most morally wrong things in video games. I don't care if a Kareem card is purchasable DLC. I don't care. If you guys want to play card collecting modes, or if you guys want to use Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and you don't want to spend money, you can. Come buy NBA. There is an entire mode for that. The only thing is, though, is if you want to get these players, unfortunate truth is, card collecting game modes do involve a lot of, to get the best players, they involve money. They involve time or money. One or the other. But you know what, lads? Now, with something like this, you at least know. If you put in $50, you have the card. You have the headliner card. So that when we see a headliner card, everyone complaining about this. Where was the complaints when we had last week? When these guys were basically, let me just go unstoppable or destroyer. When Kevin Garnett was 1.3 million MT. I'm pretty sure 1.3 million MT. Everyone complained about these cards being too expensive. These cards being too expensive. And what did they do? They gave an alternative. They, first of all, lowered the price of the card. They took away the gambling aspect. And I think more things like this are going to absolutely kill the black market. I think it absolutely will as the year goes on. If we can always, well, I doubt it'll be every week, but if this turns out to be a case of being able to pick up a headliner for this amount of MT in a guaranteed pack, I think we're going to see a lot more people buying the headliners. I think we're going to see a lot more people doing it. I do. And I think monetary-wise, 2K are going to make more money through that. As well as that, it takes away the biggest issue with it all. For me, it's always the argument of you have a choice whether or not to buy packs is a big choice. But my whole, like, ethical problem with it has always been that this is a 3+ game, or E for everybody, meant to be for everybody, with the fact that the easiest way to progress in this game mode has always been to gamble. There's always going to be, in everything in life, money or time is going to give the biggest advantage. It's just an unfortunate truth with everything. But like DeRozan, say for example, because of how good Tim Thomas is, DeRozan would be 400k and Kareem would be 1.2 million if this pack didn't happen. Just a heads up. Kareem, considering Kareem is like 360k and there's like 5 ending a minute, Kareem might be 2 million, might be close to 2 million. This set would be significantly more expensive. Everyone's like, oh, but like DeRozan's like twice the price. Yes, DeRozan is twice the price, but Kareem is 1/3 of the price. And every other card is about the price that they would be. So I'm just sitting here like, I don't see the negatives. I don't see the negatives. And people are saying, oh, why are you promoting this? You don't have to get the card. I played a game mode. I played a game mode. Like, is Kareem astronomically better than Jared Allen? Yeah. He is. He is. And unfortunately, an argument can most definitely be made that my team right now, if they continue with this, it's in more of a pay-to-win aspect. And that is unfortunate. But it's also not. If you don't want to pay, you can go for the trophy case. You can go for the trophy case. And you want to know why I have no problem with this? Because there's no gambling. Like, people think I'm like this absolute freaking no money. I hate putting any money into video games. I'm wholly against monetization of video games. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't like I have my God Squad. I got Kareem for a video. I put easily in my lifetime 10 grand into my team. Easily 10 grand. Like this year, I'm trying to think what I put in. At least 500 this year? I'm probably in the like lowest 10% of YouTubers in terms of money, but I put in about at least 500. But like, I have more fun using these cards. I have more fun using budget cards. I have more fun trying out every card in the game the way I play. That doesn't mean I have something like crazy against like monetization. If you want to pay for cards, if you want to pay for good cards to make things easier on you in game, if you're someone who wants to pay for a skin in Park, more power to you. More power to you. This isn't anywhere near as bad as Park either. Because like in Park, if you go out with a 60 overall, you're screwed. In my team, sure, if you face Kareem, you're screwed. But if you go out, for example, with a 3k MT Aldridge, if you go out with Aldridge, who's like 4k MT, he's fine. He's fine. You're going to get your ass handed to you by Kareem or Hakeem, but he's going to be able to guard a lot of centers. There are ways of counteracting Kareem. I mean, when I see Kareem, I don't think I've lost. No matter who I have, there's ways of countering it. There always is ways of countering these cards. But, like, the unfortunate truth of all of this is that all card collecting modes involve some form of money. They all will involve some form of money. There's no way that that's going to stop. In an ideal scenario, would there be any money involved in these from a gamer's perspective? No, there wouldn't. In an ideal scenario, there's not. But that's never going to happen. Everything in life is to get you to purchase things. There's a reason why the advertising industry is as big as it is. There's a reason why I was able to put a damn roof over my head from YouTube videos, because people pay to advertise on it. Everything is to get people to pay money. And I'm not here to talk about the morality of that. What I am gonna say is that while I don't think that packs in any, I think it's more ethical than gambling. I think just giving someone the option to put money in and buying something is a lot more ethical than people gambling for that. Like, if people want to buy a product or a service or a product in this game, they can. Like, I don't know, like, hypothetical situation, if there was a brand new tennis racket that made everyone better at tennis or hit the ball significantly harder with more control. Like something that gave you the ease of power of like a freaking beginner racket with the control of using a an old 90 square inch head Federer heavy racket, then every single person would buy it. And if you didn't, okay, there's a choice. And that's the thing here is like, you have a choice whether or not you want Kareem. You have a choice whether or not you want to pay the $50 for Kareem. And like, I made the choice to do it. A lot of people are going to make the choice not to. But I think that is the choice of to buy or not to buy is better than the choice of to gamble or not to gamble. If you understand what I mean. I hate gambling. I despise it. I despise gambling being promoted. I'm watching YouTube videos where I've never heard the word gambling used in a Prize Picks advertisements or a DraftKings advertisements other than from like Mike Warzemba, and I'm pretty confident they specifically tell you don't mention the word gambling in it. It's like, oh, the best way to have fun while watching a game is Prize Picks or DraftKings. That's in every argument. I can't stand it. I've turned down so much money for gambling, and that is the one thing I'm morally against when it comes to this. And it's the one thing that like I'm so happy to see a concept in the game that discourages gambling. I don't care if it encourages people to put more of their money. I don't care if somebody wants to put in 15, 20 grand into a video game. Who's anyone to tell them not to? But if people are putting in this money just to get certain players, and people end up putting in 50 quid a week to get every one of these cards, sure, they're paying 2.5 grand a year. Or let's be real, not doing every week. They're paying 3 grand and a half a year. Is it ridiculous? Yeah. This is their main hobby. Maybe it's not to them. Maybe it's not to them. But if that money was used to gamble, not only are they probably not getting the same worth, there's a high likelihood that well, not a high likelihood, there's a possibility that could lead to further gambling, because we've all seen all the stories of how all the studies of how FIFA packs have led to gambling later in life. So lads, I don't think that the fact that this game is pay to win is a good thing. I don't. Well, the game might be becoming more pay to win is a good thing. I don't. Just like I don't think the fact that the game was grind your life away to win was a good thing either. I don't know what way it can be balanced, but I think this does more good than bad, because it takes away, or it discourages gambling. Like 2K, like nothing is going to be put into the game unless it's going to make 2K money. And if it turns out 2K are making more money from direct sales rather than pushing gambling, I'm happy, because I have no issue with a company putting stuff out there to be sold and bought. But what I do have is gambling being pushed in a game for kids, or that's directed towards kids, which is this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is my thoughts on this topic. Basically, I just like the fact it's more ethical than what was previously there. I'm not going to say this is this brilliant thing and bravo 2K, they're still making their money, but it's a lot more ethical way. And if we saw something like this in FIFA, it would be crazy. And yeah, you can argue being like, oh, if we pay the price of the game, we should get all the cards. Well, that's a completely other argument, and you might have a point there. But if you're being like, oh, this is worse than just packs, I just think you're objectively wrong. I genuinely don't see how this is... Like, you can either say it's a really good thing, or it's an indifferent thing. I don't see how you can say this is a bad thing.